Hey, Belle here. So, I want to talk about something that is really bugging me right at this moment. Um, it's about being a gamer and being respectful. So, let's rewind a little bit to, I don't know, not even that long ago today. Bungie had posted a link to an auction that they have going on eBay right now that is in honor of a team member of theirs who passed away from cancer not long ago. And they're basically having this auction. Bungie's not necessarily hosting it themselves. It is a group of game developers and companies and people who knew him who are putting this on in order to help support his family in this time of sorrow and need. And so they tweeted out about this, just letting people know if they wanted to participate in it and get some cool stuff, and to just, put support out there and honor a person who not only worked with them, but who was their friend. And lots of people gave their condolences, which is wonderful and expected. But there were a number of people who decided to comment with salty remarks about the game and saying that to honor him, they really should, get rid of the lag in PvP, or that they should do this or that or change this weapon or whatever to honor him. I'm sorry, that's not appropriate. As a gamer, you are fully allowed to have your opinion about a game and to share that opinion and to be heard and give feedback. You are allowed to be salty if you are salty about something in a game. If you want something to change, voice the changes that you want to see. But be human. Just because you are a gamer does not mean you stop being a human and treating others humanely. It doesn't mean respect goes out the window. You want to share your thoughts, you want to give feedback, you find the appropriate ways to do so in the appropriate times. Telling a company who just lost a team member and a friend, when they're putting support out there for the family of this person, telling them that they need to honor him by fixing the things that are broken in their game, there are some amazing gamers out there, and I am so proud of you, and I am proud to call myself a gamer because of you. But those of you out there who are doing stuff like this, who put down other gamers because of who they are, or what they believe in, or what preferences they have, or who attack a company and in turn attack a person who has passed away and their family who is in mourning right now, you make me extremely ashamed to be a gamer. But you know what? I'm not going to let that define me. I'm not going to let that define gamers. I don't know when it got decided by so many people that because you're online and because you're playing a video game where you shoot people in the face, you are allowed to be disrespectful to other actual human beings in the world. That's not how it works. If anything, we should be the opposite as gamers. We're sitting here submersing ourselves in this surreal world, this fantasy world, whether it's to escape from our real lives or it's to just enjoy it. We get to experience something that another person created, another human being. I think so often we forget that a person created those things for us to play. That's their work of art. And they're choosing to share it with us, and we should be celebrating the amazing thing that they have given us to enjoy. Even if you dislike things in it, you're playing it. That means something, and somebody created that. We get to actually enjoy somebody else's artwork. Normally, artwork in many people's minds equals you walk into an art gallery and you stare at a piece of artwork. And that's not for everybody. That's not my type of thing. Video games are a form of art in so many different ways. You have the actual physical concept art, you have the 3D art, you have the voice acting, you have the audio, you have every aspect of audio and visual put into one thing that you don't just get to look at, you get to be a part of. It means something to the people who created it. Respect that. And cherish the fact that they chose to share it with you. Be a human being and respect each other. It doesn't just mean when somebody passes away, it means every single day. We're all going through the same crap in our lives, and a lot of us like to forget about that when we go into a game. So I get that maybe you don't want to face the fact of death or loss or reality when you're talking about a video game. But the thing is, that's life. It still all exists. At some point, you have to get your head out of that game and back into real life. And sometimes they cross over. And that's why it is so important for the gaming world, the gaming community, to take a hold of the chance that we have to change the rest of the world. We are we represent the world around us. If you look at the people who play Destiny, the variety of types of people, of races, sexes, sexual orientations, religions, locations in the world, we are a small sampling of the world around us. And yet we have some of the most direct communication with each other over what most people will ever have in their lifetimes with other people. Do you get how important it is and how much power we have to make a difference? If the gaming world could change for the better, could show respect for each other despite when we are upset about how a game is going, if we could have fire teams made up of the biggest variety of people possible and not even notice, do you understand that that could reflect in the real world? Because they're one now. They're one and the same. There is no online world and real world. You live in both at the same time. So respect in both at the same time. I would say I apologize if this got more heated than I planned, but I'm sorry. I have seen too much of this. So again, a huge thank you to those who act human in-game. For those who realize that despite your frustrations with somebody or something, they still deserve your respect. And to those who don't get that yet, I feel sorry for you, and I hope someday that you do, for your own good and for the good of everybody around you. This is not me giving you the attention you want. This is me feeling bad for you, and that's sad. I want you to enjoy this beautiful piece of artwork that these people shared with us, and I want you to allow others to enjoy it as well. But above all that, I want you to remember to be human. Gamer equals human. Please remember that. For now, this bunny's gotta bounce. I love you. Bye.